Dear diversity visa applicant, the diversity visa 2023 program has nearly reached its annual limit of diversity visas, and soon the U.S. Embassy will be required to stop processing diversity visas. It is estimated that the DV 2023 season may close as soon as September 7th, 2023. If you choose to complete your medical exam with the panel's physician, IOM, this does not guarantee you a visa interview at the embassy, because once the annual limit is reached, all remaining diversity visa appointments will be cancelled regardless of what phase of the process they are in. Please consider if, with this information, you would still like to pay to complete the medical exams, knowing that there is a high risk of the DV season closing prior to your appointment. If you choose not to complete the medical exam at IOM, no additional action is required on your part. If you still choose to complete the medical exams, you will not be reimbursed the fees, and the U.S. Embassy cannot guarantee that your appointment will be honored. Sincerely, Immigrant Visa Unit, Consular Section, U.S. Embassy, Nairobi. All right, guys, this is the news that has been spreading around, social media. This is a letter that was sent to several DV lottery winners who are going for interview in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm talking specifically about the DV 2023. Several U.S. embassies around the world have canceled interview appointment. One example was the U.S. Embassy in London. Just this morning, they have canceled all DV lottery interview appointments this morning. People who were there for their interview this morning were turned away because they have canceled their appointments. All right. Now let me read some update that is on the State Department, and so let's see what the update says, and I'm going to read it here for you. This was posted September 6th. 2023, so that was yesterday. It says the diversity program awards up to 55,000 immigrant visas per year and allows those from countries with low immigration rates to the United States to enter for a chance to apply for a U.S. immigrant visa. Since its launch in 1990, the program has continued the ongoing policy priority to promote and maintain diversity in the United States. This year, the Department of State is on track to reach the annual DV issuance limit for 2023 before the end of the fiscal year. Guys, this means that they know that they are going to finish their visas before the fiscal year, which should end on September 30th. They are going to finish it before the end of September. All right. And okay, they are going to end it. So as of September 5th, so September 5th was when they, collated the data, or they compiled the data. They said as of September 5th, 2023, there have been more than 54,000 issuances and adjustments of status worldwide out of the 54,833, right? Guys, remember that the DV lottery is 55,000. A portion of the 55,000 goes to the NACARA program. So however many people in the NACARA program, mostly it's up to 5,000. So if we have 54,833, that means that when you take that from 55,000, that means that that number was what went to the people in the NACARA program. All right. If you want to read about the NACARA program, just go on Google and you can read more about that. So that means that for the rest of the world, they have 833 visas available. Okay. Additionally, under U.S. immigration law, no single country can receive more than 7% of the available DVs in any one fiscal year. So that means that there's no one country that can get more than 7% of the total DV lottery visas available. Okay. As we are approaching these caps in some countries such as Algeria and Nepal, it may become necessary to take steps to avoid exceeding the country's specific and numeric limitations. This includes potentially canceling visa interview appointment. And of course, they have more message. So they know that countries like Algeria, Nepal is already approaching the country specific numeric limitation, which is no more than 7% of the the DV lottery visas available. So countries like Algeria and Nepal, they've already no longer going to schedule people. Remember, there are only 833 visas available, and some people went for their interview already, and they probably might have used up the 833 already. We acknowledge that the early conclusion of the 2023 program may be disappointing to selectees who were unable to receive a visa. The DV 2025 visa program entry period will open early in October of this year, and we encourage all who are eligible to apply. Guys, you can continue and read the rest of the statement, but I think this is the most important part that I wanted to share with you guys. But guys, some people are getting their interview appointment cancelled. No, it is frustrating and disappointing for many of you guys, especially those of you who transferred your case to Nigeria and Nigeria didn't even perform at all. So what it means is that, if you have interview appointment, just keep checking your emails, because your interview appointment may be cancelled already, or when you show up to the embassy, they may cancel it. Just look out for that. The first letter that the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, Kenya sent to people, when I read it, what it said was that, that you don't have to go and do your medicals now, because if you do your medicals and they finish their visas, they cannot honor your appointment, right? So they want you to make that decision for yourself, right? Remember, they don't want to make the decision for you and tell you that don't do your medicals or do your medicals if you have an appointment coming up. If you're a DV Lottery DV 2023 winner and you have an appointment coming up, they don't want to tell you that go and do your medicals or don't go and do your medical, but they want to tell you what could happen so that you make the decision that if you do your medicals and they finish their visas before your interview, they cannot honor your appointment. They will have to cancel your appointment. And if you don't do your medicals, that is up to you. It is your personal decision to make. But know that your money, your medical money, could be wasted, right? So that is for you to make that decision, and I will also tell you to make that decision on your own. Do you want to do your medical, complete the medical, pay for the fees right now, and then wait for your interview, or you want to go for your medicals right now? So guys, I am so sorry. I know it's disappointing, but this means that there is great education about this DV lottery, and people are really pursuing this opportunity. So if you are lucky to be one of the people who win the DV lottery, please be proactive. This is a word that I've been repeating since I started this platform. I've been repeating this word: be proactive, be proactive, be proactive. Being proactive means that you're on top of your case. You're paying attention to DV lottery news. You're paying attention to DV lottery statistics so that you can make an informed decision. All right. So guys, if you were unsuccessful, you were not able to get to the end, apply for the DV lottery again. And when you apply for it, hopefully that this time around it will be the success story that you've been waiting for. Congratulations to all the people who were able to get their visas, and those of you who are not able to get your visas, whether you are refused, you have been stuck in AP, or you didn't even get interview appointment, or your interview appointment was cancelled. I am so sorry. Don't give up. One day you will manifest. You will be in America, and you will remember this day. You will remember how you were disappointed, but you still persevered, and you have made it to America. And that was my own story. I am a testimony to that. I was disappointed for DV97. I wasn't able to get my visa to come to America, and look at me now. I've been in America for almost getting to about 20 years now, right? So my people, I'm just going to tell you that persevere, don't give up. It can be disappointing, it can be heartbreaking, but get through that phase of disappointment, get through that phase of feeling that why did they do this to us, and pick up yourself and then fight again. Pick up yourself and fight again. So guys, this is all that I wanted to share with you guys. Those of you from Europe region whose case never even became current, so you didn't even get the chance to even get an interview. Those from Asia region whose cases were outside of the cutoff point, to all of you guys, I am so sorry, but don't give up. Don't give up. One day you make it to America. As long as you don't give up, as long as you don't give up, you come to America. Coming to America doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. It takes preparation. It takes effort. It takes commitment to be able to make it here. All right. I love you guys. Please make sure you share this video with your friends and family, those who are still waiting for their interviews, people who may not know what is going on. Share this video with them. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get latest update information. All right. I love you guys. God be with you. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye. My name is Equia. Bye bye.